return to the river. Faria stays as chamber CEO. A man who flashed lots of jewelry valued at thousands of dollars and a man accused of stealing a man's wallet were gunned down in a house in Pinal early yesterday. Same-sex independent Senator Hazel Thompson, yesterday upbraided government for not recognizing domestic violence within same-sex relations. Barbados Nation newspaper photographer killed. The Barbados Nation newspaper was plunged into shock and mourning yesterday with the killing of its photographer journalist, 25-year-old Christophe Griffith. Where did that happen? The Nation newspaper is part of the One Caribbean Media OCM group, which includes the Trinidad Express and CCN TV6. Griffith was one of two men brutally slain while in the line of duty. Griffith was responding to a report of a body found in Bishop's Court, St. Michael. Police reported the other body to be that of Glenroy James of Gazettes, St. Michael, who was contracted by the Anglican Diocese to carry out excavation work in the area. Police Public Relations Officer Inspector Rodney Innes said they received the report around 11 a.m. from other contracted workers who had previously come across James's body. We received a report from workers from A&B Maintenance who were in the area doing some planned excavation. They reported they had come across a body. Upon investigating, the officers confirmed this, but also came across a second body, he said. Griffith was attacked and killed after going on the compound. As news spread, many members of the journalism fraternity, both former and current, arrived on the scene in support, many with tears in their eyes. Innes said there was a person of interest assisting police with their investigation. Like these days, no lives matter now. Dust smothers TNT. Look at this. And we still seeing it, eh? The thing have you tasting in your, you're tasting all the dust in your throat. The Saharan dust plum that crossed the Atlantic Ocean from West Africa is smothering islands in the Caribbean, including Trinidad and Tobago. When you feel the sky set up, rain going to fall, is Saharan dust. Faria stays as chamber CEO. Gabriel Faria will stay on as Chief Executive Officer of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce. How TNT is successful battling COVID-19. While COVID-19 cases continue to increase in the Americas, a package of measures has been used to mount an effective fight against the virus in Trinidad and Tobago. We'll come back to that. News photographer killed on assignment in Barbados. Jail for serial flasher who did it 5 times in 5 years. What's that? A man who he exposed himself for the 5th time has once more been jailed for the offense. Well, he like, what jail is this? Darren Spinners Julian was twice charged for indecent exposure back in 2016 and faced the court on 2 occasions in 2017 on similar charges. He was jailed following 3 of these court hearings, and in May 2017, at his last matter of this nature, he was placed on a $10,000 bond to keep the peace for 3 years. Last Thursday, he appeared virtually before San Fernando Magistrate Lisa Singh Phillip for exposing himself to his neighbor. Last Tuesday, Julian Forte of San Fernando also entered a guilty plea to... Look, Julian, you need to stop doing that. Stop it. 3 generations gone, With the death of 2-year-old Anaya McLeod and her father, 39-year-old Stephen McLeod, on Friday, 3 generations are now gone. Woman claims self-defense in knife killing. A man was stabbed to death in Cunupia, and the woman detained for the killing has claimed that it was a self-defense. And those are some of the stories in the Express. 4 men shot dead in Penal, Maruga. Is Maracas ready for a return? Cop dies from suspected heart attack. Cut your hair or else. Mom of 4 dies in crash. Family held hostage during home invasion. And let me take this time out this morning to say condolences to Ed Reed, his family. It was only brought to my attention last evening that he passed away. He was here earlier on this year. Mr. Chance, you would remember, we didn't even know who Ed Reed was. And one Sunday, Wendell, Mr. Chance and I finished a program and we went downstairs. And this gentleman was waiting outside. And, he watching us. He said, "My name is Ed Reed." So, that was the first time I saw him. Very, very nice fellow. A retired police officer. So we say condolences to Ed Reed from the entire PNM family. Yeah? In the Newsday, CMO COVID-19 testing to increase as country reopens. HGC were not at war with farmers. How to get rid of weeds? Relative of crash victim to drivers be responsible on the road. Woman 20 shot dead in Long Circular. Teen drowns at Blue Basin waterfall. Amin PNM offered money for intimate photos of UNC candidate. What? What was? Arrive alive concerned over bars reopening. United National Congress UNC Deputy Political Leader Khadija Amin has claimed the People's National Movement PNM offered someone close to a UNC candidate money for intimate photographs of the candidate. Amin, coming back to that. Stickmaster King David among 4 gunned down in South. Barbados news photographer killed on assignment. Venezuelans in TNT organizing return home. D.R. Singh, I wear COVID-19 shield to campaign. Yes, he does. San Fernando parks open but empty. Canada donates US $5.3 million to fight COVID-19. Chamber board, Faria stays as CEO. West, Carl lost $96 million in 5 weeks through COVID-19. Can heritage theft could have caused a major disaster. UB protesters still awaiting day in court. Bar Association, at least 10 bars won't reopen. Doctor, minister, COVID-19 threat still real. Judge grants bail to ship arrested in TNT. Judge grants bail to ship arrested in TNT. Okay. Hines defends his PN Prime Minister, says Faria's apology was hollow. I say the same thing too. Extremely hollow. All right. And those were stories in the Newsday. We go to the Guardian at this time. Poll in PNM's Port of Spain South showed Borrell unknown. The People's National Movement, Port of Spain South constituency executive, will be plain speaking on their candidate Cleopatra Borrell when members meet with party leader Dr. Keith Rowley and other party officials on Tuesday, and that's today. PNM Tobago stalwart dies. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago. PNM stalwart dies. Neil Wilson passed away last evening. Condolences to the family, the PNM family, to his biological family. The Tobago arm of the People's National Movement, PNM, has lost a stalwart following the passing of Neil Wilson yesterday. Wilson suffered a stroke at his Signal Hill home at the age of 88 years. Sources told Guardian Media that he attended a Father's Day event at the Prime Minister's residence on Sunday, and he was in good spirits, so his death has come as a shock to those close to him. Wilson held the position of chairman of the Tobago Council of PNM for 18 years before his retirement in 2017. He was a member of the party for 59 years. He also held the position of Secretary of Enterprise Development, Labour, Cooperatives, Consumers Affairs, and Settlement in the Tobago House of Assembly from 2001 to 2005, and Secretary in the Division of Tourism and Transportation in the THE from 2005 to 2009. He was also the chairman of the Board of Directors of the Eco Industrial Development Company of Tobago, EIDCOT, at the time of his death. Wilson was described as having a wealth of knowledge and expertise, was committed to Tobago, hardworking, humble, caring, fun, and a mentor to many young politicians. He received the Shakona Medal Silver for his contributions to the public service in 2017. Condolences to the family of Mr. Neil Wilson. THA wants $4.71 billion for fiscal 2021. AGC, we're not at war with farmers. Faria stays on as chamber CEO. 2 men killed during card game. Popular Maruga stick fighter murdered. Teen drowns at Blue Basin waterfall. 2 charged with sexual assault on minors. James budget tells chilling story of economic decline. Duke, Tobago budget putting country in debt. Oh, what jail is this? Limers trickle back to beaches, rivers. Senate votes against protection orders among same-sex relationships. Prime Minister, big airlines pressing for reopening of borders. Online stalkers targeted in amendments to domestic violence law. Gyms reopen, cinemas stay closed. Cinemas remain closed, but most of the popular gyms in South Trinidad reopened for the first time in 3 months yesterday, adapting to the new normal. Some fitness enthusiasts walking with their own sanitization spray and wipes as they clean the equipment before using it. For many of them, getting to the gym was like entering paradise. And those are the stories in The Guardian, The Express, and The Newsday. So in a short while, we'll give you the news headlines, sponsored by Green Dot Limited. Don't shift your dial.
919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
And this is our 6 a.m. headlines on the Street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, Gabriel Faria is retained as the CEO of TNT Chamber of Commerce. The HEC says it is not at war with farmers. Overseas,
international pilgrims barred from the Hajj at Mecca this year.
And those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Our major newscast comes up at 7. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're back. Bruce is here. Good morning to you, Bruce.
Morning.
So Khadisha Amin, PNM offered money to intimate photos of UNC candidate.
What?
I don't understand. United National Congress UNC Deputy Political Leader Khadisha Amin has called the People's National Movement PNM has claimed they offered someone close to a UNC candidate money for intimate photographs of the candidate. Amin initially raised the issue during the Senate debate on Monday on the Domestic Violence Amendment Bill 2020. She said a woman may feel shame if an intimate image is shared, but it was not the same for men. She added that she was aware of a man in the entertainment industry who had an intimate photograph posted by an aggrieved ex and then used it as his social media status picture. Let me read this over. She said a woman may feel shamed if an intimate image is shared, but it was not the same for men. She added that she was aware of a man in the entertainment industry who had an intimate photograph posted by an aggrieved ex and then used it as his social media status picture. Amit said this type of behavior should not be encouraged by third parties. She pointed out that the country is going into an election period, and she knew of an incident in which attempts were being made to intimidate candidates, and particularly women using this practice. But for political parties to purchase images from aggrieved persons and threaten candidates to expose these images, this would not be captured under the Domestic Violence Act, but certainly it encourages it. So I want to urge any person who might be encouraged to engage in that type of behavior to desist. Amin, in a WhatsApp message to Newsday, later said she could not give details but confirmed that she was speaking about the PNM and a UNC candidate. And so I used the opportunity to condemn such action and warn that they should desist. PNM PRO Laura Lizama Singh described the allegation as absolutely nonsense. I have no knowledge of that. That is not PNM style politics. If that is what the UNC has subscribed to, that is not our way. She added that it is silly season. And these types of things were expected from the UNC camp. In December last year, social media featured explicit photos of a woman purportedly of Chaguanas mayor and UNC councillor Vandana Mohit, who posted online. Mohit to date has not commented on the incident, and UNC PRO Anita Haynes described it as a dead issue. Is it that they're speaking about?
I feel so.
But how Khadijah Amin knows that is someone from the PNM camp? Because I heard a lot of conversations, a lot of talk, and some of the talk I heard, it came out of the UNC camp. It is alleged. That is what was said by members alleged of the UNC. I remember getting a call. You were sitting right here. And they said it was from a grieved UNC person who did not get the position. So I wouldn't call no name, but it's very strange that you would say something like that. But you see, they forget what people do with pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Khadijah Amin has a very short memory, but I'll remind her today. We go to the
Break.
The break and we'll be back. Do not shift your dial.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Church radio will never be the same again. Join the Church of the Firstborn Assembly with Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays and from 9 p.m. to midnight on Wednesdays right here on the street 919 FM. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222. For more information, call 753-1113. Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Log on to the church's website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pain, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
Yo, 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 this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, beat all talk.
Check the supermarket and buy a prepaid kit. Still need to get help. Simply install yourself. Time for activation. WhatsApp with no hesitation. Get 15 days free and HBO for 50. Turn on DirecTV. Easy as. Get your prepaid TV. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Turn on DirecTV. Easy as. Get your prepaid TV. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Easy as 1, 2, 3 to get DirecTV prepaid. Buy your kit in store. WhatsApp 390-3288. Visit DirecTVCaribbean.com to activate. Turn on no drama TV with DirecTV.
Turn on DirecTV.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the street, 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
The Titans of Democracy on the street, 919 FM.
All right, so we are back. And again, let me say good morning to all our viewers. We are live on Facebook, the Street 919 FM, and of course, we're live on YouTube on Iowa TV. People not easy. Somebody said my WhatsApp here. He said, Sharon, we just get real trouble from 5 a.m., but from 4 p.m. we just get good stream. Only behave for yourself, please. Only not nice, you know. So Trinidad and Tobago, I read this story for you. But I want to tell Miss Amin, you're looking in the wrong direction, you know. I never hear no minister, no senator, no candidate of the PNM cuff down nobody, no car park. I never hear nobody pull nobody totties. I never hear nobody ask nobody for no intimate relationship for a house. First to begin, domestic violence is right or wrong you, I mean. Right or wrong you. But apparently your eyes blinded. You remember it had plenty things being said about a particular person who they say put some good looking on the wife, and when the police he threatened the media houses to publish. If you only publish that, I mean, like, only forgetting or what? When only living in glass house, only mustn't throw stones. Because if it come back, it will break up the thing for you. All you could know. This election, only when deal with issues, only a set of lies and innuendos. I don't know when all they will stop. When will it stop? Trinidad and Tobago, when it will stop? You're going to be talking about domestic violence. We have real people getting killed, real people getting abused. And you go on there to bake this into a political warfare? Shame on you. But you know what? Some of us have our children, right? Who would see things, they will go to school with, what is it called? Porn on their phone. And all kind of thing. That the school started to get fed up with the children or the child and send them away. But you know, we spoke about it here. And I understand what the parent went to the school and well carry on with either the principal or the teacher. Tell us, do we talk about that now? I mean, we could go in the parliament and talk about that. Those are some of the things we could talk about. We need to condemn domestic violence all out. Nobody in the PNM didn't write a letter and say that nobody is schizophrenic. No, we didn't do that. All they're crazy, yes. All they're mad. And as mad can be. Mad. Trinidad and Tobago, I want to send condolences to the family of Mr. Neil Wilson on his passing last evening, a stalwart of the PNM. And let me say good morning to the entire PNM family. And again, I'm saying, for those who like to carry message, make sure and carry the message well. I am saying, in life, everybody gets a chance. And it's how you use your chance to go forward. When some of us, for the first time, nobody knew me, nor Bruce, or anybody. But how you would know me if you don't give a chance? When I came on this radio the first time, or when I started as a caller, anybody knew me? How would you know the person if you don't get a chance? Come on. Yeah?
Let me show what I can do.
Exactly.
And judge me from there.
Thank you. You think when my MP, Mr. Terence Yalsing, came into St. Joseph, I knew him? No. You think Kennedy Swaratting, I knew him? No. But we grew to know who they are. So come on, people. We could do better than that. We could do better than that. Anyhow. But you need to check all your horns on board. They are traitors. Duke, Tobago budget putting country in debt. What did this Duke do his head? What is that? But this man mad, you know.
You sure he ain't trying to follow the airport authority, dude?
Yeah, but what is this? But what kind of style is this? He have a ras or he trying to grow a ras? The 4.71 billion budget estimates and the proposed expenditure presented by Tobago House of Assembly Finance Secretary Joel Jack is putting the country in further debt. Minority Leader Watson Duke says, speaking to the media after the near 3-hour-long budget speech yesterday, Duke said Jack made a compounded bad judgment since there are no plans for generating revenue for Tobago. It means, therefore, that the budget that he read yesterday was not properly thought out and that the PNM plan has failed because they have gone now from talking nice talk as if it is the good times to talking talks that people would question. What are the plans for generating revenue? Revenue that will match the expenditure, Duke asks. He said the budget estimate was a rehash of past statements presented by the PNM-led THA and is putting Tobago and the country by extension in further debt. They not the same, man.
Who want a bottle of rum?
Just no. We already have a national economy that is in debt by some 10 billion. He wants to put Tobago down in a position where we must be in debt, an island debt of 4.5 billion, because all that they can make so far as revenue is about 200 million. Something is wrong with that, he said. I want to ask Duke, what is the figures at PSA?
When PSA have an election?
I'm not going to ask when is the election. What is the statement of PSA's budget? Or what is the statement of PSA's finance? Duke is scheduled to respond to the budget at a special sitting on Thursday. Meanwhile, THA Secretary Ansel Dennis said he was comfortable with the fiscal package presented by Jack, adding it represented the needs of Tobagonians. Well, I think it is a very comprehensive budget. It represents the views, the wishes, the aspirations of the people of Tobago at this point in time, Dennis said. He said while the island might not get the entire sum requested, the THA would utilize what it is given to ensure priority projects are completed. To be quite realistic and quite practical, we will not get the level of funding that we are requesting. But out of, where am I? Oh Lord. The phone call break my concentration. Right. Yes, thanks. I will break for that. Right, to be quite realistic and quite practical, we will not get the level of funding that we are requesting, but of course, we need a responsibility to submit draft estimates, which represents what we think are the needs of the people of Tobago at this point in time. So when the time comes and we are allocated what we are usually accustomed to, which is somewhere around 4.03% of the national budget, we will do what is required to ensure we give priority to the most important areas, he said. Dennis said these are challenging but exciting times, and emphasis will be placed on a number of areas, including agriculture. Way to go. Asked about Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley's statement that Tobago needs to grow its own food, Dennis said he agreed. I totally agree. Gone are the days Tobago used to grow their own food. And we need to go back to that. And I too want to be part of that. The Prime...
I want to be able to get some of that.
No, I want to be part of that. Tobago have good soil, good land for planting. The Prime Minister is correct. We have not been able to produce food as we ought to, he said. Yes? Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, John. Yes, I'm seeing for myself during my visit and my interactions with the sector that there is some element of food production taking place on the island, but we can do much better. The THA can do more to support the farmers in terms of irrigation issues, in terms of incentives, in terms of training, in terms of that critical resource called land. He assured, his assurance, or he assured, you see, I read in what I see, eh? It should be he assured those in the agriculture sector, sure is that they want to see, that they will see positive action within the next few months. And I totally agree with growing their own food. But I want to ask, today is what, Tuesday? I want to ask Tobagonians to call in this morning because I'm kind of confused with Duke's statement. On one hand, you're talking about the money for this, money for that, you want money for the other. And on the other hand, a budget was presented. You're condemning it. So I don't know. Tobagonians have to be careful with Duke, you know. Duke like he just wake up on one side and talk one thing. How many, during the course of the day, if he take a nap and he get up on the next side, he change that course. You all need to be careful. You need to be careful. I want to discuss this a little bit. So I'm asking Trinidad persons, Trinidadians, to hold your call. I want to hear from Tobagonians for this first hour. Right at 7 o'clock, I'm going to open back the lines for everybody. So I'm asking Tobagonians to call in on 342-0081. That is 342-0081. 771 1791 771 1791 or
466-5391. That's 466-5391. So you can call us up if you have your magic jack. You can also call us on 718-874-3860. That's 718-874-3860.
I'm waiting on my Tobago callers. And by the way, let me say good morning to Uncle Andy. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Archer. Good morning to Maria Lyons. Good morning to Miss Crosby, Mrs. Rowley. Good morning to Sherma Lyons Wilson out there in Bacalet and the entire Wilson family. Good morning to Peter Jacob. Good morning to Andy family. Good morning to all Cecile Beckles, Mr. Stanford Calendar. Good morning to the whole of Tobago. Sheldon Cunningham, my darling. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. Is it a problem with his phone? Caller, good morning. Bruce, I'm not getting anything, you know. Caller, good morning. Let's see what's going on here. I don't understand. Caller, good morning. No, man. All right, so we need to redirect our calls. Apparently, Tobago not locked on. This is second day. I don't know what's going on. Where Piper is? Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
We are not getting you all on the radio. We are only hearing music on the radio in Tobago, but I am getting you via YouTube.
Okay.
Right?
We're trying to find out what's going on.
Yeah, well, I realize that because Bruce would have sent me the Facebook link. Right? But we are accustomed to what somebody knows. Right? We are accustomed to him. He's going about, he's fixing roof. Let the man fix roof. No, we're not against him. Right? But we know that the People's National Movement is doing things. Right? So don't beat up yourself.
Thank you very much.
So you have a pleasant day and good morning to Bruce again.
Thank
and
you.
And the whole of the Titans and the whole world that is locked on to 91.9.
Thank you so much. And you know, the next time we're doing anything, we're trying to come to Tobago as the COVID lift restriction.
Not a problem, Sharon. Not a problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, love. Caller, good morning.
Folks, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Yes?
You are not streaming on the web. Could you talk to the engineers, please?
We're not streaming on which web?
On the computers.
We are on the computers, sir.
I'm checking mine, but it's not there.
What are you looking for?
your 919.
Facebook or YouTube?
What are you looking for?
The radio station.
No. What mechanism you're using? Are you on Facebook? You're on YouTube? What are you looking for?
No, I'm just on the computer.
But you can't just be on the computer. We wouldn't pop up on the computer. You have to go into Facebook to find us. Or you go to YouTube to find us.
All right, I'll check again. Thank you.
Okay, my dear.
Bye.
So, guys, you need to go to YouTube and punch in Iowa TV. IWER space bar TV. And you'll find us. Apparently, Tobago not locked on, so...
It's being worked on right now.
And so they're not hearing, so... Only those on the Facebook or on the YouTube will be hearing us. But don't worry, we will come back with as soon as they come up, the link come up, we will come back with the story. But it's just amazing. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning to my sister.
Good morning.
And good morning to my brother Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
And good morning to each and every one where my voice is heard. And last night I was watching on the TV where UNC said that the new UNC they're talking about. And then whosoever write or film that for them, they set up UNC to get to be defeated. Because the amount of things that Kamala Prasad said that she's going to do. And it is so, watching that alone, it was so disgraceful and so untasteful. Because she's showing us about people who cutting cane. Go back to the cane time. Maybe cutting cane. You take up 1 or 2 Africans and push them in front to talk. Understand? She ain't bringing no Indians to talk, But she bringing the African and tell you the end. See that end of the decorate? That end have a lot of meaning. You see, we don't know because we don't be when they're having a panchai, we don't be there. And it's only the Spirit of God to lead you and to show you all things. And when I see it, I said, nah. She had 29 seats, and all she's telling us now, she never did none of that. And you come in to tell people to put her back in power? That is a complete failure. When you all see it, I just had a fast look at it, and when I started, I had to take off the TV. Because I couldn't go down the road with all of that. That was too much to go down into my stomach. So you all have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. All right, so the lines are open. Call me up, guys, until Tobago issue is sorted out. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Bruce Wayne, good morning.
Hey, long time, brother. Where you gone? Where you gone? Where you went?
I ain't gonna, please. I have to say thank you for that thing you did with Mr. Chance and Jenny on Saturday.
Yeah.
And to the young man. And all who contributed to that young man. Trinidad is still a real place, mother.
Mm-hmm.
And blacks still looking out for blacks.
Mm-hmm.
And you open up your heart even more on Saturday. But you know what? And you just tell me something. I wonder if we looked at TV6 News, TV6 after TV6, the Yellow Party had a thing last night. You know what they said to us last night? That all the institutions that government run, if it's a burden on the state, they're going to get rid of it and put it in private hands. The same 1% that's private, because I can't buy. So here what they're putting up, mother, if you looked at it last night, WASA, T&Tech, Port Authority, and about 2 or 3 other companies. So people understand when the UNC come in office, they gave 50,000 new jobs. They put in new working in T&Tech, private hands. So that means a private entity coming to buy out T&Tech. Who again, TSTC has 51% of the shares. They intend to sell all. So somebody, the 1% going to get it. Port Authority, well, all you look out. They're going to put all in private hands as well. And then they go tell you they will take. And if you noticed last night, the first thing they showed me is a man cutting cane. That will happen in Trinidad again. And they're showing me now they're going to get a private company to go back to Brexton Castle to make some kind of organic sugar. They're going to give away the lands in Caroni. How much? Who going and plant all them land if they give away the 1%? I wonder if it's the CPAP workers. Black people all open all their eyes. And I enjoy your day.
Thank you very much. Jenny? Answer and you're gone. We on the countdown, 2 minutes. Going to the ads. Call me, somebody. Call me. You get a 2-minute slot. All right, Jenny. Go ahead, Jenny.
Morning. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning tonight, 1.9 male and female warriors, Mr. Chancellor Guru, Marathon Apuna. Miss Khadija, speaking about domestic abuse and abusing persons by trying to get pictures and all that. But where was she with her condemnation when Vanilla Allen Toppin, supported by the UNC and the PP government, went into Parliament, our highest court in the land, and fabricated a lie, saying that Dr. Rowley is a product of rape, and Dr. Rowley himself would have raped somebody. Where was she?
Where to go?
When the lady in question would have said that they tried to pay her family in Tobago, I think.
Oh man, $25,000.
Right, to get them to lie to say that she was also raped by Dr. Rowley. Where was the condemnation? And where was the care? Because when they did that, a lot of persons who are rape victims in this country and who themselves would have been born out of rape had was to make an outcry about the fact that Vanilla Allen Toppin made them relive that horrific abuse that was done to them. Where was Khadija? They're very convenient, Miss Felix, and that's what is upset now with them. They just only look at one side. They don't look at the other side. They always want to condemn us, but they themselves do a lot of nefarious and underhand things. That is abuse. Where was she when that Parodi Mohini fell out of Parliament all the time? That is abuse. He is abusing the Speaker of the House. When she had to be always telling them, sit down, and go outside. That's abuse. But there was abuse on one side. Where were they when they put up a banner saying, keep your train away from Dr. Rowley? That is abuse.
And where was she when the wheel was spinning with Dr. Rowley in the grocery?
Exactly. Where was she when
Jenny?
Let's talk on the streets.
Hold on.
The official station that defends the nation.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This is Pastor Charles from the Upper Room Ministry. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for a time of prayer and intercession. I want you to know that we are going to have a TIME time in the presence of God, lifting up our nation, lifting up our families in prayer. I'm looking forward to, my God, for you to join with me. Praise God, every Wednesday, praise God, praying for our nation, praying for our families, praying for our children. Join with me every Wednesday at 12 midnight. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM. God bless you.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Rice Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079. We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
All right, so we are back. Jenny is still on the line.
Yes, Miss Felix.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
No problem. I just want to tell Khadija Amin, there are different types of abuse. It's physical, it's mental, emotional, it's financial, and sexual. So I'm talking about verbal abuse, but UNC people against people who they consider PNM people. Where Miss Amin, when Munila say hush your stink mouth and snake her legs for you, that is abuse. Where was she when they put up a poster, Dr. Rowley, in Mr. Munila constituency, saying keep your children away from Dr. Rowley? That is abuse. Where was she when the girl, a big woman, come in the section Dr. Rowley playing mass and push back, she put him on Dr. Rowley and he started to call him a pedophile? That is abuse. Where is she when the UNC trolls and the supporters on Facebook calling people they consider to be PNM swine, monkey, niggers, they ugly, they don't see? That is abuse. So don't only talk about one kind of abuse, talk about all abuse. And UNC have been abusive to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Where was she when Munila and Kamala write to the U.S. ambassador to put sanction on the people of Trinidad and Tobago? That is abuse. So don't only talk about abuse one way, but somebody want to pay for some picture. Your leader, your weak, inept leader, went to the USA, America, to put sanction on the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That is the biggest abuse. So, Khadija, I mean, when you're talking, talk everything, don't talk in one thing. Where were you when Chris Lemon said to get here and people Visine in the water when they come to Tobago? That is abuse. Or they like to talk on one side and play victim. As people think, all they want to play victim. Miss Lady this morning, rock so, sit down so, but don't come in with face to talk nonsense, because all they still have to this day, people calling our transformational leader, our astute leader, our strong leader, who dedicated to the citizens of this country, Trinidad and Tobago, still have people on Facebook disrespecting him every day, saying he's a pedophile and a rapist. Girl, watch me now. Miss Felix, have a blessed one, eh? I go.
All right, ma'am. Okay. All right, control the emotions, guys. Control the emotions. Mrs. Crosby, good morning to you.
Well, before I had to tell Jenny she leave out the one when Vanilla went to Parliament. That is the biggest one.
No, she said that before.
She said it too.
Yeah,
I know she spoke about. All right. What became of the station yesterday, this morning, is just not hearing you. I said, my goodness, what happened? They want to throw Alzheimer's around the place. When people don't hear you all, they get blank. We need to have you all in the air, Sharon. Hello?
Yes, Mrs. Crosby.
We need to hear you yesterday whole day. I hear Google, I hear Juliet. I said, what's going on? Then this morning again. All I heard yesterday was up to the time when Bruce gave the headline news and nothing more. When the station I break down, is a set a different thing you're hearing. The whole hour from 5 to 6 this morning, not even a paying bill. You're just hearing music, music, music. Nothing to educate me, I have to keep my brain stimulated.
Well, you know, Miss Crosby, that we worked via the internet. And sometimes the internet gives a lot of trouble. It goes down. Remember, after this COVID, a lot of people was on the internet at home, and all the internet providers, there's some kind of technical issues that go on from time to time. So, the internet.
I'll bear up. But even my daughter came yesterday, said, "Oh, come here, listening to your program." I said,
the internet giving a little trouble.
So I do make my little complaint and let you know I ain't here all yesterday. I ain't here you free morning, and it's now I just come back in for more days.
All right.
Okay, you all have a good day. I'll continue as usual to listen.
Thank you.
Because the only station I could listen to and program. You know, I don't like to listen to anything that doesn't educate me. Right? Okay, bye.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Sean, I watched that last night. It is going to be aired every night this week after the news. I watched that whole thing last night. As painful as it was, because I need to know where you're going. Now, this woman says she's going to cut expenditures, right? So she said, the new ANC going to cut expenditures. Now, while she's saying that, I see about probably 8 or 9 companies. I see the logo. TNTech, gone. Unicot, gone. Washer, gone. Carbon Airlines, gone. Ports, gone. ADC, gone. NetJack, gone. Social company.
Caller, wait. When you say gone, what you mean?
That on the cut list.
For who?
The UNC, the new UNC.
The new UNC cutting out all that?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the news yesterday. I went to
That's going to the private sectors. To
the private sectors.
100%, not 60-40, 100%. So let me call over again.
Call it
to about 9 major companies. TNTech, gone. Unicot, gone. WhatsApp, gone. Carbon Airlines, gone. Port, gone. AGC, gone. NetJack, gone. Social welfare company, gone. Like about 9 towns. Who are these people that make up 80 to 75% of these companies? Who do look like? Me and you? So you're trying to tell me that if there's one coming forward, there's no middle class. None. You could tell me, right? Can I close down probably when I leave secondary school or when I was just about to? Probably. I have children in secondary school now. You mean to tell me in 2020, you can only tell me about Carney again? And if you so care about agriculture, because apparently that way you say you're going to base your economy on 50,000 new jobs. So you can tell me, right, the first thing you do when you come in power was close on mega farms. You close on mega farms. That's the first thing you do. They're going to tell me now, in 2020, you care about agriculture. Had you left the mega farm open, where do you have been today at Mr. Chancellor? There must be somebody shut around. I don't know who I'm trying to talk to, but come on, let me be real. Sense. You tell me now, have you ever passed down and see it at a building? You can imagine how much money it's going to cost to revamp that building. You're going to let some company come to revamp that building. Where that money coming from? And who is going to benefit? We don't cut cane again. First, we can't even sell sugar on the market because we can't compete with Brazil, Ghana, Nigeria, or South Africa. Because we could fit in them countries about 100 times. We have them on the continent, we have to be an island. We can't compete with them on the world stage selling sugar. Because we can't even ship half of what them shipping to Europe. And first to begin, they are closer to Europe than we are. Anyhow, You say you came out of our country. You're going to cut property tax. You're going to do revenue authority. Anything to do tax, you're going to cut. So how are we going to get money to run your economy? If you ain't going to do, you ain't keep oil and gas. You're going to run your economy on probably agriculture, but you're going to cut all the tax in half. How that going to happen? Where that money coming from? Hello?
I'm right here. Go ahead.
Yeah, how where you getting the money from? Because I can't understand that thing. So let me say that again before I go. So all these people and them who are, it's showing 5 days, it's showing more weekend. So after news tonight, tune in because let me tell you the companies again. TN Tech, gone. Udicot, gone. Wasa, gone. Titan Airlines, gone. Port of Spain, gone. ADC, gone. NetDeck, gone. Social company, gone. That is the wasteful excellence. That's she say. That the cut she gonna make. If she getting power, the company she gonna hand over to the private sector, 100%, not 60-40, you know, 100%. So all these people, all the union men who say that this government anti-union, I want to hear what they want to say now. I want to watch it again tonight, tomorrow night, or all until Friday because it's on whole week, and I watch it again. Have a nice day, Sean. Look on listening.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you very much. Guys, we're getting ready for the news at 7. The ads coming first, and then we come to the news, so do not shift your dial. We'll be right back.
The streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919